Good morning. So today we're gonna talk about a new topic. What is it? So that this topic is about do you let yourself be trained by other people? Um okay, it's not a good English, but I think you understand the concept or you understand what I mean. So how I came to this conclusion. Basically, there was a time where I was in a park. I think you saw a video I uploaded the latest one, and I was looking at the birds flying, right? So imagine this type of chain or environment. Um there is mama bird, okay, a mama bird with her babies, okay. So this mom in order to, teach her children to, I mean, her chick or her, yeah, her babies to learn to fly. Basically, they have wings, so they just need to learn to fly. What she do is she will she will get her babies and then throw them down the tree. So what happens to the baby bird is um, this bird will get in panic and will like be afraid. But since this bird has her wings, by just, by being thrown down that tree, this bird will learn to fly because she will learn to like use her own wings to to move them and fly. So what this creature, I mean, just by observing this creature, just by observing the birds, it made me um it reminded me, or it made me think of something. As a young person, um we, like, for me, I will tell you my experience, or I will tell you my point of view. So for me, I really hate the fact that I didn't have any experience because I'm still young. I'm 25, and whenever I try to get a job or anything, they will always want experience, right? They will always ask you, okay, what is your experience about this job? So the point is, okay, we are young, we need experience, but just like that mama bird, do I let myself be trained by others? Because in order to, to learn a skill, to be able to perfection, I mean, to be perfect in something, we need to be trained by others, um, and it can be if, even if you are like underage, your parents is already training you by giving you house chores, I mean, the assignment to do at home, like washing the dishes, or um doing other things, doing simple tasks. And at the same time, do I let myself be trained when it comes to work? Because sometimes we will feel like I already know that, or we will say that I am already good at this because, I already finished my school. I am already good at that thing. But you you are still an experienced person. You I don't know how to say that, but you, for example, young people, they don't have experience, so they need experience, so they need to be trained by other people. They need training, okay. So it's a really good thing because sometimes we don't like to be trained. I mean, when you need to be trained, you will face um, difficult, difficult situation. You will face hard situation, like when you are in a new environment, when you are in a new place, when you are in everything is new for you. Of course, because when you don't have experience, everything will be new to you. So I was like, I will show you my tell you my experience. I was, for the first time, I work in an office where I didn't have any experience about it, because it's basically far from what I did. I mean, from the course that I did, because I did like culinary school, right? So my experience was about cooking. Okay, so there was a time where I worked in an office and I didn't really know anything about it, and they and the people I was working with were like shouting at me, or were like getting angry at me because I was failing in a lot of things. And sometimes this environment will make you feel like I can't do it. I mean, it's hard because you will face hard situation, but it's part of learning. Okay, it's part of the process learning. So I really like this thing, because this thing, yeah, because when you are being trained, you will probably face difficult times, like when your boss is getting angry at you because you couldn't do a task, or you keep making a mistake, or you keep failing. And it's the same thing that happened to that baby bird, who maybe this bird was anxious, was afraid to be thrown down from that tree. But since she have her wings, she learned how to use them, right? So it's the same thing that we can learn. Also, we can apply to ourselves. Like, I have my brain, I have my hands, I have everything. I have hands, I have my feet, I have a brain. Okay, so I'm capable to think, I'm capable to write something, to type something on a computer. I have my hands, I have my feet. So you you have all these things already. You just have to use it. So sometimes, as a young person, we always think, I mean, in my point of view, I mean, even before, I used to think, no, it's hard for me, I can't do it. But no, you literally have everything. You have the brain, you have your hand. You just need to use it. Okay, you just need to use it and put yourself in a difficult environment. Because when you are in a difficult environment, or in a difficult situation, you will be forced to learn. when you are put when you are in a difficult situation. So in order for you to learn to something, a new skill, it's part of the process. It's part of the process when of learning, when you are facing a situation that is hard for you. So for me, when I was in this office, for me everything was so hard. Like, for real, everything. I didn't know anything about. I didn't know anything what to do. So I was in office, and I was always meeting new people. And for me, it was so difficult because I never I never talked to people before. I never talked to people face to face. So in this job that I needed to do, I every day I was talking to at least 70 people every day. So I needed to communicate with people. And for me, communication or conversating with people was very hard, because I'm not used to do that. So this really helped me remember, or help me understand, that sometimes we need to be put to be in a hard situation, or not really hard situation in a, an environment that we're not used to stay with, to be in this environment. For example, maybe we're not used to stay in public, okay? But when every time we are in a situation that we are not used to be or to stay in that situation or environment, we always learn something. We are always, and it's part of learning. It's part of the process. So if you are a young like me and you think you can't do it because you don't have experience, you don't have anything, you you literally just came out from school and you need to find a job and you don't know, or you think you're not capable to do anything or to change a job or to do different type of job, well, it's not impossible because basically our body is made to adapt, okay? Our body is made to to learn, to adapt, to learn, and we also have everything that we need in order to adapt ourselves, to learn. We have a brain who make us adapt in a new environment. We have hands and we have our feet. We have hands, we can use computer, we can learn manual things, yo. So if you are a chef, okay, just like me, maybe my hand is used to cut the vegetables and anything, and then you suddenly switch to an office job and it's very atypical, I mean a very different environment, but you can still adapt, okay? It's not just because you are a chef you can change a job and you think you cannot do an office job. Well, you can. It's just that you just need to use what you have, and it's something very good, I mean something very nice that I really learned. Because if okay, if that mom, I mean if that baby bird, she literally let her mom to train her, we also need to let ourselves be trained by others, okay? Even by our boss, even if they are gonna get angry to us, even if they gonna shout to us, just, it's fine, just bear with it, if they're gonna shout you, okay, it's fine, it's part of the process, it's part of learning. Just let yourself be trained by others. And training, it's part of training. When you are being trained, you will really face difficult times, even emotionally, because sometimes when when your boss will be like angry at you because you keep making mistake, it's part of the process, it's part of learning. Okay, it can be stressful, but just think that one day you will learn that job and you will be good in that particular or type of job that you want to have, okay? So it doesn't need to be, I mean, culinary job or anything. I mean this applies to everyone who is working, who is learning something new, who is learning new skills by, I mean because they need it to for their new job, and it's fine. So yeah, this is the only thing that I can share you that I really appreciate and that I really like, because it helps me think that everything is part of the process. So when everything feels difficult for you, when it comes to working or when it comes to do a particular job, and you think maybe you cannot do it and it's impossible or it's hard, well, it's not hard, it's just part of the process, it's just part of learning. So don't be afraid to try different job as well. So don't stick to one job. Maybe that particular job is not good for you. So maybe you are trying to explore different type of job and it's fine. Just be willing to be trained, okay? It's just up to you if you let others to train you. Because if you are like, if you're not humble, you don't let yourself to be trained by others, then it's very hard because you don't let others train you. So And this is not also applied to job. Also, as I said before, this applies to everyone, like if you are an underage, you are like a kid, or you are like 10 years old, and your mom basically giving you tasks to do, and you don't want to do it. Well, just do it, because one day it will be for your benefit. It will benefit you. It will be a part of your growth. Even if you're 10 years old and you just like do many tasks that your mom is asking you to do. So this is basically a small, not really advice, but small reflection that I had, and that I came to the conclusion to learn by just seeing these two creatures, a mama bird with her baby bird, literally just teaching her child just to fly. So that's it. That's the only thing that I want to share you for right now, and I hope you like it. And if you have any question, just leave a comment. If not, it's fine. But I'm happy to share this to you. Anyways, bye bye. See ya.